Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the
ground. Come on, Joe.
And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23. These two teams met in Pittsburgh earlier in the year. The Steelers prevailing in that one. So if they can win here in Pittsburgh, they'd be able to claim the season sweep. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Witherspoon out there. Come on, man. We got that.
Hooking up with Higgins for a Bengal first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
First down. Here's Burrow. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Here we go. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw.
Oh, man.
Double team and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. Well, they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. It's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Now a first down carry for Harris.
Oh.
Room here to run. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now here's another carry for Harris. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. They'll lose a yard.
Happy hating that. I know exactly what you're talking about. That should be weak.
2nd and 11.
Hey, let's see about this adjustment. They got.
Look to throw it here.
Comes
out on the hit, but they'll say it's
Pickett, get some.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's
you gonna get some, Pickett.
Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett.
Woozy. Oh, Woozy.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to
come on. Take these Steelers fucking ass, man. They deserve it. They ain't worthy of y'all. Oh, they got George Kittle. Forgot about him.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season.
Guess I got a little Kittle.
Luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Pulls it in at the 13.
Hey, Boofin.
They're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30.
All right. What's up, Steelers? Yo, Dodgers, sit your ass down.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first
What's
time
up, TJ Watt?
only gave up 3
What's up,
points
TJ?
off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult pull to overcome.
It really should, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side. Because when you throw a pick,
you gonna show me what's up, huh, TJ? Huh, TJ? I got something for you. Jump.
After they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. They can take advantage of that with some double moves.
This defense for the Steelers, they were very
Let's
good
go.
last week in the win over New Orleans.
Let's go.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers.
There's a linebacker on Boyd.
Step for step.
There's a linebacker on Boyd.
Turned out they were right there every time the
ball comes out.
Oh, he's thrifty.
Will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
He's
They're already
thrifty.
trailing here in this first quarter. Last thing they needed was to cough the football. Well, they coughed it up, but luckily for them, it went out of
I
bounds.
probably had somebody wide open. Nope, no, I didn't.
But when you're losing, every possession takes on a little bit more importance, doesn't it? And in that case, they almost made this game a lot more difficult for themselves by turning it over. Fortunate there.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Come on, man.
TJ Watt always a
This is fucking Steelers, man. Come on.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Burrow's throw here.
It's the fucking Steelers, man. Come on.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. In search of 4
Come on.
yards
It's
here.
the fucking Steelers. I want their ass beat.
Burrow will throw. This goes out wide for
Get off me.
Mixon.
Get off me. Get off me.
The ball comes loose.
Ah.
It's picked up by the Steelers. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
That was no fumble, man. Oh, man.
Defense here about ready for their next drive. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November, but they would be a wild
Too used to
team.
Mutt
And
Squad.
That's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also
Watch
is
Kittle.
a margin for error for this team, right? Because
Watch Kittle.
right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak.
Ooh, come here.
The playoffs. So
Come
they
here.
gotta
Don't
make
do
sure
that
they
again.
continue to keep the momentum
Don't
going.
do it again.
Some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
Don't do it again, Easy. Easy E. Come on. What's up? Where's Kittle?
Off play action. Pickett. He'll rifle
Give me
this
that.
one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15.
He got that bullshit.
Bounce almost gets to the 10. The gain of 39 that time.
They let him get that off?
This for field position after the big play. Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett.
Oh, you better get rid of that.
And in for the Steelers touchdown. Derek Watt, his first touchdown on the
Got him.
year. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. The Bengals drive about to get going. They were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after
Hey, you better eat that white cheddar.
it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the
Oh, we
film.
got motherfucking Chase Young, man. I mean, Jamar Chase, man. Come on now.
Ready to go.
Come on now.
Caught left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Last play they got stuck.
That's Jamar out there.
Different story here, over 20 yards. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season.
Let's go, baby.
Add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Second down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. Again, it's Burrow. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coach.
How y'all let him do that?
They're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that,
How y'all let him do that?
there's an excellent chance it ends up either
Scramble that shit.
or as a nice gain downfield.
What we gonna do? What we gonna do, man?
Leads to fourth down.
As a defense, you're more balanced.
We gonna give it to Joe Mixon.
Eyes on the quarterback and see the play.
We giving it to Joe Mixon.
Keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Already down 2 scores.
Better get them steppers up.
Rather than settle for 3. They run for it with Mixon, and he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside.
I told you we giving it to Joe Mixon.
Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on fourth down.
Joe
First
Mixon.
and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Logan running it again. Joe Mixon. Hold on. You want some more? You want some more? You want some more?
From the 6 this time.
You want some more? Joe Mixon.
Halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
I tried to give you some of that Joe Mixon.
Throwing the ball in this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain.
It is dirty. It's dirty.
Makes it very, very difficult.
It's dirty.
Situation.
Third and goal. Burrow.
Come on.
Hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal. He did.
Go on.
The 2-minute mark of the first half, 10-0 our score.
Oh, man, they did it the fuck out of us, man.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And now their defense came through with the goal line stand, got them the ball back. See what they can do about putting a drive together. Long way to go.
They need to reward that defense. A goal line stand, they've got to make that stand up themselves, right? Give the defense a chance to catch the sidelines. At least get 2 first downs. 3 would be better. Change field position. Let them catch their breath.
47 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well.
Come on! Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Stiff arm, it opens room to run. 30.
Are you serious?
10, 5, and into
Y'all niggas just playing trash, bro. Why can't y'all beat these Steelers? How is this Steelers overpowering my team, bro? I don't get how they can't fuck with the Steelers.
Extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point put through by Boswell, and that makes our score 17-0.
Y'all better than this, man. Y'all are better than this.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Bengals drive about to get going. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp.
There they go, letting these weak-ass corners keep up again.
More than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Hey, I'm about to just start bombing it up.
Fuck it. To at least get some of
this
yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
You got here. Ooh, I was going to tear that little bitch up.
as they get it right at the 32nd mark.
Oh, I was going to tear him up.
Here we go. Throwing on second and long. Burrow. And he will find his man Chase complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
He gets this in the hands of Mixon. The Bengals going to
Good
use
shit,
the
Joe.
second of their timeouts.
Good shit, baby.
With 13 seconds to play in half number one.
Now that's motherfucking Bengal football right there.
Finding its legs now. Here's another.
That's how we get down, baby.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
Oh, come on.
Yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
I'm gonna try this field goal.
Signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
McPherson, that boy got leg now. That boy got leg now. Yeah.
Victory of sorts.
We got 3 points. Yeah.
But this offense just hasn't looked that sharp.
Yeah, but at least they got 3 points, right? At least have something to quote-unquote hang their hats on and maybe feel a little bit better about themselves as they head to the half.
The Steeler offense
God,
here about ready
see
for
that
their
shit,
next
big
drive.
boy?
And only
They gonna try running with Najee again. Get his punk ass.
For just one play. And down
Oh,
he
fucking
goes,
Najee.
he takes it up to the 40.
Oh, Najee Davenport.
So
Fuck him.
time here in the Steel City with the Steelers on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And we welcome you back.
Oh, we kicked that ball off. Oh, it's time to get mad. It's time to get live. It's time to represent.
So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football.
What's up?
Here to start
What's
the
up?
third quarter. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really good to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On third
Come here,
down,
come here, come here. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Pick up the first. 159 yards rushing.
Hey, you got some bullshit, bro.
Closer to 1,000 yards.
Hey, Bird, I hit that speed bump so hard, like, felt that shit. Got my left back.
They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. but a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Harris running straight ahead. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. Yeah, they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. They'll try and run right on the option. Pickett lost it, and the Bengals grab it. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Well, he was having success there holding on to it on the option, but ultimately problems downfield, and it results in a turnover.
Yeah, and this is a tough one because you know you'd prefer to have your quarterback either heading to the sidelines or getting down at the end of the play. But you've got an aggressive one. He's fighting for extra yardage, and he gets stripped there. You don't need him to be a hero in that situation. You want your quarterback taking care of himself.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them. This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Well, obviously searching for their first touchdown this game, partner, and that quick 3 and out, that's not going to achieve that at all. Give victory to the secondary there. They brought out tight coverage on that 3rd down snap.
It's a 40-yard punt, but they lose yardage on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. The 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Extra point now by Boswell. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. From the 10. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Bengals drive about to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, It has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Back now in Pittsburgh. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Here we go.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Throwing for Chase on the crosser. He's got it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 39 yards there. A big one. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Burrow. Here's Higgins out on the right side. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. This has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. Another carry, same story. 4th quarter, and he is in red numbers right now with a running game.
Hard to believe because you figure at some point you break off a run. But in this case, what we're seeing is just pure domination by the defense. I think it started with the scouting report. They got into what they were doing offensively, into their mindset, and now they're beating them to the punch on every snap.
That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced.
Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 24-10. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Going for it on 4th down. Here's Pickett. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Burrow on play action. To Mixon on the check down. Touchdown! Joe Mixon, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bengals have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring it. And all deep in his own territory, coughs up the football. And the Bengals grab it. So a turnover there on the kickoff. And don't look now, but that just made things a little more interesting.
Very interesting, because when you're trailing in a game, these are mistakes that you pray for. You just went down and scored. Now you get the football right back with another great opportunity.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
The completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Alex Highsmith make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
On 2. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on the play of the game now, 4th and goal.
On 1, right?
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Picked up by Tariq Carpenter. And the Steelers have just about sewn up this football game. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
They will get 4 yards here on the 1st down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. On the give, this is Harris. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They run for it with Harris. And he will get the 1st down as he's up to the 20-yard line. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. The type of game that he's having running the football, there was no doubt who they were giving the ball to.
So why didn't they just go ahead and go after him on defense? Right?
Yeah,
if you know,
on him.
right? You know he's having that type of a game. Who else would you expect to get the football? I would have taken my chances and sold down defensively to stop him. And if anyone else picks it up, I tip my cap to him.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 15, and that ought to just about put an end to this one. That time on the run-pass option when he decided to throw it. Not a quick little drop-off. He went downfield a bit.
Reminiscent of a triple-option quarterback in college because he faked it inside, and instead of immediately throwing it out to the perimeter, stepped back in the pocket to find a target downfield.
And he's got room. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big gain there, and that That should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. A couple more minutes, and maybe the outcome of this one, Charles, would have been different. But ultimately, time runs out on the comeback, so it falls short. And they hold on to win this by just one possession.
Not the fourth quarter they wanted, but they did earn the win, and they'll be happy about that, and they should be. Now they're going to go back to practice, see what they can do to prevent a future lead from slipping away like this one was.
So for the Steelers, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville.